Hello and welcome back to another video, and as you may have already seen, there is a gate put up separating the heifers and what's going in this pen, which is the cow and calf that's out in this pen here. Yes, they are finally going to be moved out of the calving pen into or onto the slats. So me, as I'm recording the intro here, this clip, me and the old man last night, we put this gate up. I need to go over the far side and actually show you as well. But we put the gate up, we have a clip here so that the latch of the gate can go into and it can stay closed, as you know. So yeah, my job is to, you might be able obviously to tell, there's a lot of cow manure or cow dung on the floor, on the slats. So I have to clean all that stuff. I have to clean the slats off for the cow and calf to go on to this evening. We'll be moving them this evening because I'm here on my own, so I can't really be moving them on my own in case something went a bit sideways on me. So yeah. So as you can see, she has her own drinker there for her, and it works when she puts in. So the reason we didn't do this earlier, because she's been on the slats since, not on the slats, in the calving pen since the cow calved, which was the start of February, the first week of February. I can't remember the exact date, but it was the first week of February she calved on, and she has been there ever since. So yeah, the reason we didn't do this earlier was because this little gimbo here was a bit in need of repair, let's say. So we done a job on it, and it technically we technically rebuilt it from scratch. The only parts on this now from the original is this bit of box iron that's connecting to this box iron and the lug. So that box iron there and the lug is from the old original one, and this lug here is from the old original one. The bottom angle iron down there is new. These are new. This box iron is new, and this angle iron on top is actually from the original. So there's 2 bits or 3 bits from the original. That angle is from the original, and the 2 lugs are from the original. The rest, this box iron, these, and the bottom angle are all new. So yeah, this one, the old one was wrecked. It was just, you know, it wouldn't have held a gate up. So yesterday evening, me and our man rigged this up, fixed it, repaired it, and we hung the gate on it. So the pen is now ready for the cow and calf to go into. I just need to clean this out. Those tyres will have to be put into a new home as well. I'll have to push the quad out, the battery's dead, so I'll have to push it out, and I'll have to push that trailer out. And then once the whole thing is finished, the trailer will be in a new home. The quad will be in replace of this trailer, because this gate will be closed and it'll be latched onto this girder here, and the calf then will be able to go into this corner. As you can see through the creep gate, he'll be able to come in and out of here. Another thing we'll have to rig up is something, maybe a bit of mesh, or maybe just a bar going across to stop the calf from jumping into the heifer's pen, because that is going to be a problem as well. And another thing is then, what we're going to put down here is either 3 things. 1 is to put a bit of straw constantly and clean it out in the corner for the calf. 2, put a mat down. Or 3, I'll show you. So we'll either put a mat down like this one here, or a lighter one like that one there, or the third thing is this, which we have used a couple of years now as well. But the only thing is that when the calf does his number 2s or his toilet business, his toilet duties, it goes down in between the slats, but it's on a dry floor, it's on a concrete floor. So every 2 or 3 weeks you're gonna have to sort of clean that out and possibly even power wash it out. And these are not light at all. It'll take 2 good men to lift them up, move them out of the way while you're cleaning underneath them, wash underneath them, disinfect underneath them and all that. So, you know, a mat, on that case, it'd be way easier just to throw in the corner for the calf to lie on, or even just a bit of straw, but you're constantly then having to change that bed of straw. So, you know, there's that's a good option as well. We might start using that once more cows start to calve and we have more calves. We probably will use that, but I think the best solution for us is just to throw a mat down like this one in the corner in the calf creep for the calf, since it's only one calf so far. So I better get started working, pushing all these out. I have to clean the calf creep as well, clean all that dung down from the barriers, clean that, and also clean the slats. And then this evening the cow and calf will be put in on the slats, and the calf will have his own little calf creep to rummage about in. So yeah, let's get to work. No, it's fairly clean, happy with that, as you can see. And the creep is also fairly clean. I also tried my best to clean up along the barriers here, but all that is sort of dried in and we need a scraper to do that. So that can be done when all the cattle are let out on the grass during the summertime, and the whole shed then will get a proper clean out. That can get properly cleaned. But for now, it's just more respectful looking than what it was. There was also a pile of stuff here that I decided to throw into the box, get it out of the way. While the box was there, it was sort of, it was ideal. So yeah, come the evening time, we'll find a new home for those wheels. And the cow and calf can move back in, or not move back in, but move into onto the slats. And here's a closer look at what we made. Obviously, as I mentioned, this angle iron and this loop is from the original, the old one. Same as this box iron and the lug. And this lug here is from the original. This box iron, these little poles, and this angle iron at the bottom is all new stuff that we stuck into it. And it's fairly strong, fairly good looking, and it should last a good while for us. And it's holding the gate up, obviously, as you can see. So yeah, that's the calf creep cleaned out, the slats cleaned out. It's just a waiting game now until someone arrives later on in the day before we can move the cow and the calf into the slats there. Yeah, and that's it. Obviously the box needs emptying, but the weather is against me, of course it is. But yeah, I'll update you at some point later on in the day when all this is properly set up and the cow and calf are in on the slats. So we'll see you until then. And there we go, cow and calf in on the slats, which leaves that calving. It leaves that calving bay open for us for the next cow to calve, which I will get into that shortly. But first, it makes life easier now because the morning routine or the morning jobs, it gives me one less job to do for now anyways until the next cow comes in, which is the cleaning out of the pen and all that. So there's a lot less dung at the moment, but that won't be long changing. So yeah, they're in at the pen, and as you can see from the back, I'll give you a closer look as well. The calf has his own little creep, so that gate just there, the calf can go in, lie down in his own little corner and all that sort of stuff, and the cow can't get to the calf. The cow can see the calf, so it's all right, but the cow can't get into the calf. So the calf has his own little corner to lie down and all that. We're not giving him any straw. There's an owl mat in there now for him. But again, he can come out then, eat silage, get milk off the cow or whatnot, you know, the usual stuff. And also, we put this bar over the gate area to stop the calf from jumping out. So it's up high enough that the calf won't jump out, but it's also not too high that the cow cannot stick her head out and get the male, but it's not too low that the calf can stick his head out from underneath it here. So, you know, it's the perfect height. It's high enough that the calf cannot jump out, but the cow can still stick her head out and get her male. So we have this trough here. We do put that trough in front of her there, and we do give her male. You should have seen a clip of that anyways, of the male. So the steel trough goes there, and then these two troughs start at the edge of this gate, and those two troughs put together is long enough to feed the heifers here and the two cows. So the male feeding routine hasn't really changed all that much. They're all getting their same amount. They're getting a full bucket of male. They're getting about half a bucket, just under half a bucket, and they're also getting just under half a bucket. She gets a scoop of dairy mixed with a scoop of 303 beef nuts as well in that little trough. Nothing has changed there. And you can see the gate as well hung up just to separate the heifers from the cow and calf. And here is the other situation. Now, the plan was the calf would have gotten all of this. The plan was the calf was going to get all of this, all the way up to the red gate here. The red gate was going to be latched here, and the calf was going to get all that. But then we would have had to do something to stop the calf from jumping into the heifers there. So instead, and plus it's a lot of room for one calf, and it'd be a lot more cleaning up as well. So we decided just to use this gate, which came off the front there. It was going across there. We took that and we hung it on a gate thing here. It's tied here as well, but we couldn't latch it to the wall. So we have the quad pushed up to the gate itself, and the quad then is in it's in a gear, so it kind of roll back or move forward or whatnot. It's nice and tidy there. Also, the calf is getting a bit of calf crunch, a small scoop of calf crunch in the old trough there. And we do clean the calf's little section out every 2 days. So that gets cleaned out every 2 days. We do scrape any of the stuff. Now at first, when we moved them first, they're in this now a few days as I'm recording this section here. The first day or two we did put straw in the corner for the calf, but once that straw got all dirty and had to be cleaned out, we just got rid of the straw altogether, and now the calf is just on the mat, which is more better. And there's the little creep gate that the calf can get out and whatnot. So for those who wanted to know how the cow and calf is getting on, you can see them there. Calf is getting his milk, getting fed. Handy job. So yeah, you know, it's one less job as well out there for me, but you know, it's not going to last long. And also this, as I mentioned earlier, it was broke, it's now fixed. I went through all the bits the new bits of steel that we put onto it, so you don't have to go through that again. Now sometimes, not today because it's a grand day, but sometimes during the night or in the evening, if there's a big breeze coming, or if it's going to be cold temperatures during the night, we'll close this door, and that will stop the draft then from getting into the calf when he's lying down in the corner sleeping and whatnot. So, and if during the day, we do leave it a bit open so that there's a bit of light getting in and a bit of air getting in as well. So that's that situation there. So who is next to calf? Now, I've already made a video on this before, explaining that we have two separate charts. We have our own chart, but when we got them scanned, the book that scanned them for us gave us different dates. So I'll just go through the two dates that we have for the next a couple of cows that are calving. So 0190 is that mousy one just there lying down against the wall. She's on our chart due on the 2nd of April, so that's very soon. And then on the scanner man's chart, she's not due until the 6th of August. So there's a big gap there, there's a big difference there. And then the next closest one is 183, which is that one there with the white face. On our chart, she's due on the 30th of April, but on the scanner man's chart, she's due on the 17th of April, so the middle of April. So, you know, we don't know which chart to follow, but we're keeping a close eye on her and her back there. We have a feeling that she might be the next one to calf, but again, we don't know. We're following two different charts here. We're not 100% sure on the exact dates, but it is between them two. So whichever ones is showing more signs, like a swollen elder, all the signs that there is, that the cow is showing signs before calving. Whatever cow is showing signs of calving first, whatever cow is showing signs first of calving is the cow that we'll take out and put into the calving bay, which we can then watch from the television up at the house, because we have a camera in there facing in at the calving bay as well. So yeah, we just need to keep a close eye on those two, and whichever one then decides to calve first, will calve first. Anyways, that is the end of today's video. You've seen the cow and calf here that's been moved from the calving bay to the Slats. So they're moved now and happy out. So yeah, that's that, the end of the video. So thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video very soon. Take care.